there, lovely people. My name is Sophia, and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. Today I'm renovating 131321 Chic Street, which is an apartment in the fashion district of San Myshuno, and this is going to be a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment for a small family. And I just wanted to do something very colourful. There ends up being lots of red and blue in here, and it's just very warm. I wanted to make a very family-oriented apartment, and this is what happened, and I'm really happy with how it came out. It took me a while to get here, but I'm happy with the end product. And you may have noticed, if you're subscribed, that I didn't upload a video last week. That is because I am sick. Well, I was sick, and I still am sick, and I'm trying my best, so I apologize for not having a video up last week. This was meant to go up then, but I was planning on having content for the new game pack, which was supposed to be coming out this week, but I'm so happy that the game pack is going to be released in Russia. If you didn't know, there was a huge controversy about the My Wedding Stories game pack not being released in Russia due to its anti-LGBT plus laws, and it was a whole mess, and I was so sad, but it is being released in Russia now, and because of that, the release date has been pushed back a week, but it's getting released there, so I'm very, very happy with this outcome. But as you can see, we are working on the kitchen here, and there's lots of red in here, as you can see. Red is one of my favorite colors, and I've been trying to get away from it recently, but I just couldn't help myself, and I'm really happy with the color scheme in here. For some reason, I was in a very coastal mood when it came to building, like thinking about more naval decorating styles and architecture, and like the world that came with cats and dogs, Brindleton Bay. That was kind of on the mind, but I wanted to do an apartment, and for some reason red and blue reminds me of naval stuff, so that's how we got here. And I did put a filing box on top of that counter there by the microwave, but that did block my Sims access to the counter thanks to the plant that was also there. So I just swapped the plant's place with the filing box, and then I removed the filing box. But it's all fully functional. I playtested this, so you should have no problems with this apartment. But this is going to be where the dining space sits. I tried to cover up that body outline on the floor with this rug because this is a Needs TLC apartment, and I tried to be conscientious of the Needs TLC items, except for in the kids' room, because I just couldn't find a way to nicely cover the circuit box and pipes. So I just put a bookcase in front of it, and I know that blocks your Sims access, but I don't think it's too unrealistic that when the boxes and pipes break, you have to pull out the bookcase, because I feel like that's a realistic thing to have to do. So if that annoys you, you can remove the bookcase so your Sims can have access to it all the time. But it didn't annoy me, and I thought it was cute, so I did it anyways. But this is where the living room is going to sit. It's very small. This is a very small apartment, and I imagine the family who lived here really, really likes watching movies. I imagine they have family movie nights. I think this is quite a young family. For up to 2 parents and a child Sim, I was thinking. So it's very colourful, very vibrant. I was thinking at least one of the parents has the childish trait that came with the Sims 4 base game. And there's just movie posters everywhere. I've got this one of Bob Pancakes, the legend himself. And oh, I also imagined that this household had a cat. So there's all the necessary cat items in here, and I'm just adding a Parenthood board over here, just with a shelf with a few pens and toys for the kid, just to make this place look really lived in. I really tried to do that, and you can see I put some stools by that island piece. I'm going to say that in quotation marks, because it's not really an island. But because I didn't use island counters, they're not really snapped to it. Your Sims can only sit on the chair that does not have the book bag underneath it, because, you know, it blocks their access. But I just did it for looks more than anything, because there is a dining table that can fit all of these Sims in this household. So I didn't think it was too big of a deal. And over here, I'm just going to be getting a side table. This floor plan took me a little while, and it's not the best floor plan, I'll say. This is a tricky apartment unit. It's one of the harder ones to floor plan, and I'm pretty sure that's a common consensus because it's so long and skinny and strange, but I liked how it turned out in the end, and I like doing different floor plans every time I do an apartment. I've yet to repeat a floor plan ever when decorating an apartment, and I want to stay that way, so I go for a little bit of a strange floor plan every now and then, but I like how it came out and I don't regret it. But this is the entryway. I did end up having to scooch a few things over there, and we've already moved on from it, but I did have to scooch some things over to make sure my sim could access the apartment, and they could in the end. So if things look a little different, that's why. But now we're moving on to the kids' bedroom, and this is such a colorful kids' bedroom. I love vibrant kids' rooms. I don't know. I just love it when child sims have like vibrant personalities in the sims, and I like to reflect that in their rooms. So this is a very like orange and red and yellow and pink room. It's very colorful, and I just love how it came out. And I gave this kid a hamster. I never do that, but mostly because I only got my first pet stuff recently, but I never give my sims small pets, so I gave them a hamster because I thought it was cute, and it's a good pet for a child sim in my opinion. They don't take up too much room. Well, that's a lie. The like hamster cage is massive, but in theory, it doesn't take up as much room as a dog, so I thought it would be fun to add it in here, but I just got lots of posters. I didn't really imagine too much of a personality for this kid other than they really love animals, so there is animal decorations everywhere in this room, and I added that little panda light over there by the bed just because I had Chinese New Year on the mind, because that happened when I was building this apartment, and I didn't get this up in time to mention it, but I hope everyone had a good Lunar New Year. All those people who celebrate, because I know tons of countries do. And there was another controversy from the Sims team around Chinese New Year, which was disappointing, but I'm not surprised. So that's why that lamp is here. And I just get this bookcase like I mentioned. It covers the circuit box and it covers the pipes, but it's not that hard to just pull the bookcase away, or if you don't want to deal with that, you could easily remove the bookcase, because all of the other needs TLC items or objects in this apartment are accessible. The mouse holes, you don't need to access the body outline, thankfully, so you'll have no problems. But just adding a few finishing touches, a few boxes and crates and rugs, and then I think we should be going on to the master bedroom. Oh no, we're doing the bathroom first. There's only one bathroom in this apartment, and I loved using this tile from Jungle Adventure. Love the tiles that came with that pack. I love the wallpapers especially. It's just, they're so pretty, they're so colorful, and I love the pattern, so I just was really happy to use it here. But this is a small bathroom. There's a shower tub combo in here, toilet, sink, everything you need in a bathroom. There is also a litter box over here. I had to scooch some things around to make it work, but my Sims could access the litter box, so it was all good. And it's a very simple bathroom. I don't really go too complicated with my bathrooms very often. I find them boring. I'm trying to think of ways to make them more interesting. A good way to make it more interesting would be to make it a different shape, but I never make it a different shape from a 2x3 tile bathroom, so oopsie. But this is the last room we're going to be decorating. This is the master bedroom. It's very colorful in here. I wanted to tie in all of the colors I'd used throughout the rest of the living space in this apartment. There ends up being a desk in here, and I didn't really think too much on what careers the Sims who lived here had. I was really just decorating for personality more than like actual traits. But I'm really happy with how it came out. I kind of struggled with this bedroom. I did it quite a few times. This is probably my third attempt, and I'm just happy I stuck with it because it ended up really nice in the end. I put one of those motivational posters from the base game up on the wall. It's a little mouse and I think it is adorable, and I never use it, but I thought it matched the personality of the Sims who live here quite well, so I used it. And it matched the color scheme, red and blue. But this is that desk space I was mentioning earlier. I have another movie poster here and a computer. I love this PC that came with City Living. It's so sleek. I want to use it all the time, but sometimes it would be the only thing I'd use from City Living, so I try and stay away from it. But I was happy to use it here because it's really pretty. But we're coming up to the end of this video now. It's only a short one today, so I just wanted to say thank you for sticking around. If you liked it, you can leave me a like or leave me a comment to tell me what you think. And if you want to see more content from me in the future, you can subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video, which will hopefully be something with the new game pack. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!